Sensory Awakening and Relaxation by Bernard Gunther. Life is change, a flowing process in which nothing is ever the same. Even in routine or ritual, there is never real duplication. So-called objects, people, and events are subtle dynamic experiences and only seem to be static because we tend to become excessively tense, to conceptualize, to freeze existence. Wake up, you're dreaming is one of the basic themes of all the Eastern ways of liberation. Much of this so-called dream is caused by desensitization, the inhibition of emotion through chronic muscular tension, and by the categorization of life through the misuse of language and imagination. If you carefully observe your behavior, you will find yourself seldom making direct contact with reality, and much of the time conceptualizing your experience. By verbalizing, analyzing, and imagining, you filter the unique, evolving differences of each event. Most people react to new situations in established patterns, allowing past experience to dictate or color the actual. Rather than being in contact with what is, they continually operate from a frame of reference of how things were, how things should be, how they would like them to be. Words ultimately become hypnotic conditioning, a series of expectations, leaving little possibility for the excitement of what might be or really is. This is not to condemn language, which is a useful communicative tool, but only to recognize the imbalance. Talking and thinking have become compulsive in many instances, a defense against feeling and the world. Sensory awakening is a process which leads to heightened awareness, contact, and experience. Temporarily, at least, it allows the individual to let go of some of their defenses, experience the intensity of open experience, and to some extent, the potentialities that lie within. This process consists of different experiments designed to shift attention from symbolic or verbal interpretation to the actual. Too often, people think they feel rather than feel. Ignoring primary processes, they freeze situations and themselves so that there is no sensory contact with the richness of each event. Sensory awakening is a method for rebalancing the nonverbal aspects of the organism with the intellect, focusing attention on simple bodily functions. Some examples are relaxation, breathing, listening, movement, and touch. These, used separately or in various combinations, help bring an individual back to their senses. By distributing the attention throughout the organism rather than localizing it in the head, the person is often able to make contact with their muscular tension, to learn how they create it, and experience what it is like to gradually let go.